manual handling, and also tile. What is it? So let's talk about tile. 4 factors to consider before lifting. The T stands for task. I, the individual. L, load. E, your environment. Task. What do I mean by task? So the carrying distance is a factor when we talk about task. You need to move your object from point A to point B. So the distance we're talking about here with manual handling is how far. Often it can affect the posture. So stooping of your posture, if you have a long distance, if the object is particularly heavy, can cause your posture to stoop. Another factor is twisting. So your object could be down to your left and you have to move it to your right. Is there a way that you can manoeuvre your object without twisting, which obviously could cause your body some pain or injuries? Repetitive handling is another thing to consider when we talk about task. So if you are lifting an object over, but then you have another object, and so forth. And you're continually moving an object, this is known as repetitive handling. Reaching upwards. Often you see this in factories or libraries where you're reaching up high to put something up. The pressure on your back and your shoulders can affect your task. Individual. We think about the individual performing the manual handling task. Does the individual have any disabilities that may affect the performance of the lift? Pregnancy, age, fitness, and any pre-existing injuries. Okay, now we're going to look at the L, load. So we think about the weight of the object that's going to be manual handled, the size of the object, stability. Is it harmful? And that could be to yourself, to somebody around you, or the environment. Is it sharp? Are there pointy edges on it? Is it hot? Are you going to burn yourself? Do you need to have extra personal protective equipment such as gloves? Environment. So we're looking here at any uneven surfaces, hot and cold temperatures that you're working in or moving to, constraints on your posture, poor weather conditions, variation in ground level, lighting, ice or snow. We have 5 elements to a risk assessment. Firstly, we identify the elements of significant risk. We then decide who might be harmed and how. We evaluate the risks and put in place control measures. We record the findings of the assessment. And lastly, we review and revise the assessment.